Hello guys, so today we're gonna go over similar figures. This one should be relatively quick. Now, the big thing that when you get to, well, first of all, let's talk about similar figures. So whenever you have similar figures, you're gonna have the same shape, but they're gonna be different sizes. So one of them is actually gonna be a bigger one, so I'm gonna put a B on the bigger one, right? You can probably see it, but just in case. That's the bigger one, and then you're gonna have a smaller one, like over here. Okay, the objective that we have every time we have similar figures is we're gonna have to find one of the sides. And it doesn't matter what side it is, for in this case, we're looking for this side for the small one. But we're gonna be using the other, or usually whenever you're doing this type of problem, you're gonna need three different sizes. You're gonna need two of one of your shape and one of the other, okay? And they have to be similar to each other, and we're gonna go over what that means in a bit. But let's go ahead and look at the actual formula that we have over here inside. So I would highly recommend you guys copy this one because we're gonna go ahead and do this one. Now I'm gonna try and always put the small shape. You don't have to necessarily do this, but I'm gonna be putting the small shape on the left and the big shape on the right. Once I do that, I'm gonna try and find the corresponding sides, meaning because they're the same shape, they're gonna have sides that are basically similar to each other. So I'm gonna put those across from each other. You can see it right here, A and then B and B. Okay, so as long as you do it that way, you're gonna get the problem right. But I can put side B on top and side A on the bottom. Doesn't really matter which side you pick, as long as they're across from each other. So let's go ahead and do number one. Let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna do the first side. So I'm gonna be looking at 3. And I'm gonna see which side is similar to 3. In this case, it's gonna be 12. So that's how I'm gonna set it up. It's gonna be 3 equals 12. Now, once I do that, I'm gonna have to select another side so I can go ahead and do the bottom part. So side B, in this case, is gonna be this 20 and this X. All right, the X goes over here with the 3 and the 20 goes over here. Okay, so I'm putting my big one, my big shape on the right and my small shape on the left. Once I have this already done, we're gonna do what we call crisscross multiplication. So we're gonna multiply across, okay? Like a little X. So X times 12 is 12X and 3 times 20 is 60. Once I have this, all I have to do is literally solve for X. So I'm gonna go ahead and divide both sides by 12. Divided by 12, so X is equal to, I believe it's 5 in this case, and that is my answer. So we're gonna go ahead and do exactly the same thing for all of them. So do me a big favor, just copy all the problems down and then you're done. But that way, let me just go ahead and minimize this, that way you can see all the different shapes. Hopefully you can maximize it, but here are all the shapes. But I'm gonna increase it now. That's the first 2. That's the second 2, third 2, and the last couple ones that we're gonna do. Now from here on out, like I've been doing it lately, I'm just gonna go and play some music and you just copy things down. You can also wait until the very end. I'll kind of scroll through it pretty quick. That way you can just copy them down. And that is it. Thank you guys for watching.